everyone, welcome back to my channel, Fat Blondie's Bricks. If you're new here, please consider checking out my other videos after this video, of course, and hitting that subscribe button. So let's get into today's video. Today I thought I would go over with you guys what my Lego City design rules are for building my city, because I wanted to make sure that I set up some parameters and what I want to stick to for while I am building my city. And since I'm not very far in building my city, I thought now would be a good time, and this can always be amended, but I don't think that I will be amending it. So the first rule, which I think is the most important rule and pretty much the holy grail of all rules for building my Lego city at least, is that I will only be using Lego products. Now I am including in this any customized minifigures and also pieces that are printed on genuine Lego, because there may be a time where I want some graffiti or something like that, and as long as it is printed on genuine Lego, I am okay with that. And for customized minifigures, as long as they are customized and printed on genuine Lego, then I'm good with that, and I will include that into my city. I will not include anything else though that is not a genuine Lego product. So the second rule is that, and this is more about the concept of my city, is that it is a magical world and it is not realistic at all. The buildings and the minifigures will be from different lines, including Harry Potter, Disney, the CMF series, cities, and other lines too. Like I know I have some Hidden Side. I also have one Monster Fighters set, which I will be including. So it is more of a magical world, and like I'm not going to be putting things on the buildings like meters. I'm not going to have power poles. It'll just be all magical, and everything will be powered by magic or something like that. And then my third rule is that my city will be very diverse, and it will include both yellow and skin tone minifigures. Basically, if they print a minifigure in that color, I will include it. I'm also thinking about including like the brand new video minifigures, because I think those are really cool. So I'm not going to just limit myself to just yellow minifigures or to skin tone minifigures. I'm going to use all the minifigures that I can from across all the different lines that Lego has to offer. And then the fourth rule for my city is that my buildings are going to be colorful and not just the natural stone colors that most buildings are. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not going to have white buildings or a light gray building or a light tan building. It just means that I'm also going to have pink buildings, blue buildings, and just all different kinds of different colors, because I want it to just really reflect me, and I really like color. So that's why I'm going to have a very colorful city. It'll probably look a little chaotic, but I really like color, so I want to make sure that my city is going to be colorful. Now, the fifth rule in my city is that my buildings will include sets. They will include remocks of sets and some mocks. So obviously there are some sets where I will just leave it how it is and I won't make any adjustments to it. There are some sets like some Creator 3-in-1 where I will remock them, and even some of the Creator Experts I will remock those. Like I have a big plan for the diner and remocking that, which I gave a hint in that a long time ago when I first got that set, but I haven't even built that set yet, but that's down the road. But then I do also plan on doing some mocks of my own for buildings. I know I plan on doing like at least one, if not two, like apartment or hotels in my city. That's what I'm going to be doing with the buildings. It's just going to include a lot of different things and not just be just sets or just mocks. It's going to be a combination of things. And then rule number 6 is that the footprint of the buildings, I am going to maximize it on all of their base plates. So I will try to get the size of the building to be as big as possible on their base plates, but at the same time keeping in with what Lego or myself had in mind. And this does mainly just apply to like the Creator Expert series, the diner, like Assembly Square. So I may be just extending things out by 1 or 2 studs because I want to make sure that I can get as much in as I can when it comes to the buildings, and I want to have like decent sized buildings for my city. And then the last rule, and I think this one is really important also, it may be almost as important as the first rule about Lego products only. And the last rule is that my city is going to be dense and detailed. This is including the buildings, the forest that I'm currently working on, and scenes with my minifigures. So what I mean by this is there's going to be lots of buildings, the forest is going to be dense, there's going to be lots of scenes with my minifigures, and in those buildings and in the forest there will be lots of details also, because I'll try to add lots of details to the building. I'm adding lots of details to the forest by adding lots of foliage. I'm going to be adding more trees to the forest. I just haven't gotten to the trees part yet. So that's what I mean when I say that it's going to be very dense and very detailed. And then when it comes to the forest and scenes with the minifigures, there's going to be scenes throughout the entire city that you'll be able to see. And then you'll also be able to see some scenes inside of the different buildings, because I'm going to try to have it be open enough so that you can see what's going on inside the buildings. So those are going to be all of my rules so far, at least, that I have for my Lego city as far as design rules. If you have any suggestions, you're welcome to leave them in the comments below. And also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like the video and comment below. And make sure that you also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified of when I post new videos. And all of your support is really appreciated. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.